the International Space Station, and astronauts. Why do you guys do so many spacewalks? If you didn't just notice that, she dipped because she's on the zero-G plane and they couldn't keep it steady. She is not in an authentic zero-G environment. She's on a zero-G plane. They have electrical boxes on the outside of the space station that sometimes require repair. Sometimes they don't work quite right. Why is that? Is space dangerous or something? Wait a minute, he said remember. He wants you to remember this. Space is really cold and really hot. So in space, there's intense cold and intense heat. But when you do a spacewalk in a spacesuit, you don't have to worry about that because these fucking spacesuits are magical.
Really hot.
They're magical, people.
Space is really hot.
And she wants you to remember that. Space is really cold when you're in the Earth's shadow, and space is really fucking hot when the sun is beaming on your ass. But the spacesuits protect you from all of that, because they're fucking magical. Science Frontier has one of the most important documentaries on YouTube and on the internet. It's getting a lot of shit. I highly recommend you download this video. And he also has a blog, Planetary Vision, blogspot.com. He goes over the bogus re-entry vehicles. Yes, they're completely bogus. They're just as magical as the fucking spacesuits. And he has this little section on there. Space Station crew return to Earth in Soyuz capsule. Here's the video. Thanks to the blanket, space is really cold. These poor astronauts, even though they can handle the intense heat and intense cold of space in a spacesuit, upon re-entry, it's fucking cold as fuck. And you had to wrap them up in a little blanket, like a little baby, see? Thanks for this blanket. It was really fucking cold. And he's still wearing the spacesuit. What the fuck difference is a blanket gonna make when you're wearing a magical spacesuit? The blanket's really gonna warm you up while you wear that thing? They say they can't shower on the International Space Station, which is basically a long tubular tin can, and they don't have sections where they can take sponge baths, so they just take sponge baths wherever the fuck they want. They probably take sponge baths together with other astronauts because they're constantly working out to maintain their heart rate, and they would have to do that, otherwise the space station would be incredibly disgusting. So why not get them the fuck out of the spacesuit and wrap a blanket around them if they're so fucking cold? Why are they still wearing the magical spacesuit that protects them from extreme temperatures? By the way, in real life, their spacewalks are done in water tanks and you can regulate the temperature of this water. I'm sure it's not that bad. They aren't in intense heat and intense cold in outer space in magical spacesuits. They're actually underwater and this is all fake. You can even catch bubbles in the water tanks. And luckily for us, NASA is going to continue these ridiculous spacewalks and there will be future bubbles in their fucking water tanks. And when we make compilation videos, we're going to wake up the public, NASA, so you're fucked. Yes, this is all bullshit. And this is also how you know that the Hubble Space Telescope does not exist, because they performed these same fake, stupid-ass spacewalks on a model of the Hubble Space Telescope underwater that were supposed to be required. Look up the Hubble Space Telescope and what happened after they launched it. They immediately had to service this thing. They fucked up. So from the beginning, there was no Hubble Space Telescope. The thing was fucked up and they had to perform spacewalks on it. And all spacewalks are fake. So the Hubble Space Telescope images, those are also bullshit. The whole Big Bang is not a theory. It was made up on purpose It's part of the evolution agenda. That's why they have to pretend they're doing all of this shit. It is part of the evolution agenda. The pictures you're shown of the universe are fake. And then they got women with perms for the hoax. What happened? This astronaut didn't want to brush his teeth? Please brush your teeth and swallow your fluoride, NASA astronauts, please. This chick is throwing up gang signs like it's going out of style. Yeah, 666. Yes, we know. You're fantastic. More idiots in blankets while they're wearing the spacesuit. Again, they take sponge baths. There is no area on the International Space Station for them to be taking sponge baths. They do it wherever the fuck they want. Why don't they just get fucking naked and get the fuck out of those spacesuits and then put the blanket on? Is it really that cold? Would you really want to wear a fucking spacesuit if you're freezing to death and just lay around wearing a blanket on the outside? Wouldn't it make more sense to stuff the blanket on the inside? Nope, he's not going to brush his teeth. The people at NASA do not brush their teeth. They're carrying him. He's on a blanket. The sun would be heating him up. The blanket is doing absolutely nothing. It's on his back. This is so fucking stupid. And we pay for this. Our money is stolen and we pay for this. The American people are used for science fraud that is forced on all of humanity. You have a responsibility. Start looking at evidence and stop being lied to. You're lied to every